Hello everybody, welcome to another Workout Wednesday. I've got a 20-minute no equipment HIIT workout for you. We are going to do a 5-minute warm-up, then a 20-minute workout, and then we'll cool down with a nice stretch at the end. You don't need any equipment for this, just a mat if you're on a hard surface. And yeah, let's get going with the warm-up. So, alright, so we're going to start with some butt kickers. So taking the foot to the bum. You can jog these if you want to, I'd say, or you can step. If you're stepping, bring the arms in, get a nice bit of movement through the shoulders as well. Okay, a few more of those. Cool. Okay, let's go to some walk down. So take the feet wide, and you're going to walk out. You're going to warm up through the shoulders, and then walk back in. Keep the legs straight. Warm up the hamstrings, stand up, and then back in again. So go out as far as you can. If you can't get all the way out to a high plank, don't worry, just walk the hands out to where you can, and then walk them back in and stand. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Lovely. 2 more. Good stuff. Last one coming up. Okay, brilliant. We're going to do some squat kicks. So down into a squat, and then a kick, and then down again, and then other leg. Okay. If you struggle with balance with the kicks, just take those out and just stick to the squats. Okay, but if you can incorporate the kicks, go for it. And remember, we're just warming up, so you don't need to go at high intensity. You don't need to go at my pace. Go at your own pace. I'm going to do 3 more, 2 more, last one coming up. Good. Okay, let's do some reach up and toe tap. So nice big reach up, and then down to the floor. If you can't touch the floor, just touch the shins where you can. Good. Excellent, keep that going. Should feel like your lower back is opening up. Warm up your hamstrings. Okay. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. Good. And then let's do some high knees. So just bringing those knees up as high as you can in a march. Get the arms moving as well if you can. Good. A few more, and then I'm going to go through those movements quickly again, and then we're going to get started. Okay. Alright, so back to butt kickers. Do a quick round of each of those. So if you've not done this before, I do a 0 equipment HIIT workout every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. It's always posted on the Facebook page afterwards, so you can catch up on it any time. And I'll post it to my YouTube channel as well. And there's more workouts there that you can do if you want to. Okay, let's do some walk downs. Just going to go for 3 this time. So walk out, walk back in. Keep the legs straight if you can to warm up the hamstrings. This is number 2. Number 3 coming up. Good, and then back to those squat kicks. So just 6 of those. Warm up pace, remember. Two more. 1 more. Good, and then nice big reach up and down 5 times. Here's number 3, 4, and 5. Last one. Okay, all right, let's get started with the workout. So we are going to work for 25 seconds and rest for 15 seconds. I'm just going to get my timer up. Grab a drink if you want to before we get started. There's 15 exercises, and we're going to go through 2 rounds. So there'll be lots of chopping and changing. It'll go by really fast. You'll feel amazing afterwards. All right. my timer's not coming up. Just bear with me a second. All right, so your first exercise is going to be high knee pulls. So for this one, we're going to take the arms up and then bring them down and bring one leg up, alternating legs each time, okay? So we're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 25 seconds work, 15 seconds rest each time. Good. So the arms come down, one leg comes up. If you need to step these, you can step them, take the pace down and just step, okay? But if you can jog them, go for it. 2, 1, rest. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to go to overhead squats. So, arms up, join the hands at the top, and then we're going to do our squats. We're going to keep those arms up the whole time, okay? So, in 3, 2, 1, go. So, ideally, you want to squat to full depth, so thighs at least parallel to the floor. If you're not quite there yet, you can make them smaller. So your squats might be more like this, they might be smaller, that's fine. But just push yourself to go as low as you can. Even if it means slowing down, try and get fuller range of movement and rest. Nice, okay. Lunges with a pulse. So what we're going to do is take one leg forward, 3 little bounces, and then change. 2, 1, go. So one leg forward, lunge, 1, 2, 3, and then change to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then change. I'll come to the side. 1, 2, 3, and then change. So it's just 3 little bounces that make those legs work a little bit harder in the lunge. 2, 1, and okay, mountain climbers next. So you're going to come down into a high plank. I'm going to swap because the floor's a bit slippy. Down into a high plank, and you're going to jog the knees in or walk the knees in. 2, 1, go. So if you're jogging, it's going to look like this. If you need to step them in, just step. If that gets really challenging, come to this position and stay there and build strength in that position. Okay? But if you can jog the knees in, jog them in. Okay, nearly there. 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Woo, okay, good. Plank knees to elbows, so we're going to go into a low plank this time. So into a forearm plank. And 2, 1, let's go. Go with me. So, let's go. You're going to bring each knee to the elbow. If it's really hard in this position, you're not quite there yet, then come to a high plank and do it in a high plank. Okay, but if you can manage it in a low plank, then go for it. 2, 1, and rest. Good stuff. So squat pulses. So we're going to come down into a squat position. We're just going to do tiny little pulses there. 2, 1, go. So come down to a squat and just do these little pulses. If it gets really, really, really hard, if your legs are just going to give up, then you can stand up, shake the legs off, and get back down again. So just keep sending that bum back, keep that chest up, weight through the heels, tiny bounces, 2, 1, and stand. Ouch! That hurts. Whose idea was that? Oh my god. Okay, plank dips. So back into that forearm plank again. 2, 1, let's go. So you're going to come down to one side and then back to the middle. Down to the other side and then back to the middle. So we're really working the sides of our body here, so that's where you should feel it. Into the obliques a little bit. That's it. And if you're finding it tough to get near the floor, just make the movement a bit smaller and rest. Do what you can. Good. Okay. Lunges. So we're going to lunge lunge forwards. Yeah, it's going this way. So you're just going to alternately lunge. Okay? Let's go. So alternate lunges. If you find it easier to lunge backwards, to step back into the lunge, you can do that. You're trying to get the back knee to the floor and then stand up again as quick as you can. Well done. Keep going. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Butterfly sit-up. Alright, so sit-ups. What we're going to do is have the feet together, soles of the feet together, and you're going to have straight arms all the way back and then all the way through. 2, 1, let's go. So use the power of the arms to come through and try and get your hands to touch the floor in front of your feet. If you can't quite get there, that's fine. Touch your feet if you can, or get to touch your legs if you can, but really use those arms that help bring you through. And rest. Good stuff, everybody. We're powering through the first round. Awesome. Right, down up's the next. So you're going to plant your hands, come down to the floor, and then stand up. 2, 1, let's go. So if you're jumping, it looks like this. This is the higher intensity. If you need to step, you can step back, come down to the floor, you can step in, and you can stand up, okay? So pick which option you can manage. When you stand up, fully extend through the hips. Stand up properly, shoulders back. 2, 1, rest. Oh, okay, well done. Next, press-ups. Okay, I'm going to give you options. So you can either be on your knees. 2, 1, okay. So you can be on your knees. Keep your arms really tucked in, elbows tucked in, arms close to the body. If that's not very challenging, you can come to a high plank. You can come down, touch the head, and try and come up again. Come down, touch the head, try and come up again. If you can manage full press-ups, just go for it. Nice, rest it there. Okay, hollow hold. Again, I'm going to give you options. So the more intense option is to make like a boat shape with the body. Push the lower back into the mat. 2, 1, go. So that's your harder option. So my lower back is pushed into the mat, abs are squeezed, shoulders are off the floor. If that's really hard to sustain, just bend the legs, bring them in a bit, okay? But if you can stay out here, then do that. It's really hard to do this one and talk at the same time. Rest. Good stuff. Okay. High knees and a pop squat. So we're going to come. So we're going to jog 1, 2, 3, and then go down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, and then down to the floor. Let's go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and down. If you need to step, you're going to step, 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 squat. Okay. Step, 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 and squat. But if you can jog them and get all the way to the floor, go for it. Last one. Rest. Okay, arch hold. So this time on our front. And you're going to have your legs and arms fully outstretched and lifted off the floor. 2, 1, go. Oh, excuse me. So, relax the neck. Just look directly down at the floor. I should have my feet together. So try and keep your feet together. Glutes are squeezed, thighs are lifted off the floor, chest is off the floor. Very hard to do this one and talk at the same time. And breathe. Rest. Ah, amazing. Okay. Last one of this round, and then we're going to go around again. So you're going to be in a high plank, and we're going to star jump the feet in and out. Go. So we're jumping the feet in and out. If you need to step, you can step 1 foot out to the side at a time. That's your lower impact option. So shoulders over the wrists, so the weight's not too far back or forwards. 2, 1, rest. Go grab a drink, we're going to do another round. Okay, well done to anyone that's doing this live. Well done if you're doing this on the recording. Oh, what are we at? High knee pulls, let's go. Okay. So, this is your stepping option. If that's not too challenging, take it up to a jog. Brilliant work, 8 seconds to go. Keep it going. 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're into the second round, people. We're doing really well. Overhead squats are next. Hands joined at the top, and we're going to squat. Okay, in 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Good. So, like all squats, chest is up, weights through the heels, even with our arms above our head. Drive up hard through the heels. Good, keep that going. 2, 1, rest. Amazing work. Okay, we're going to do pulse lunges, so lunge, 3 little bounces, and then change legs, alternating between the legs. 2, 1, let's go. So lunge, 1, 2, 3, and then swap. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. I can see comments popping up, but I'm too far from the camera to read them. So, hello, if you're watching live. I'll catch up on the comments after. Thank you very much for joining. Last one. Okay. Next is mountain climbers. So, high plank, and we're going to jog the legs or step them in, okay? 2, 1, go. Okay, let's go. So, jogging it looks like this. Step in, your less intense option looks like that. I must admit, I am struggling today. I have a very good excuse. I did actually run an ultra marathon on Saturday. I ran 44 miles. My legs are a bit tired, so rest. So please forgive me if I'm a bit of a wimp today. All right, what have we got next? Back down to a plank. So low plank this time. Forearm plank. 2, 1, let's go. And we're going to take those knees to the elbows. If you haven't quite got the strength to do that yet, you can either stay here, build strength in that position, build up, or you can come into a high plank and you can bring those knees to the elbows, okay? Those are your choices. 2, 1, rest. We're doing well, we're doing well. Okay. Oh my gosh, pulsing squats. Right, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Right, so we're going to come down to a squat. We're going to hang out there. 2, 1, let's go. Woo! Okay, so chest up, weight through the heels. Think happy thoughts. I'm thinking about lunch. Haven't had lunch yet, looking forward to lunch after this. I'm just doing tiny bounces, just to challenge the legs in this position. If it gets absolutely awful, just stand up and then go back in. Oh, yes, well done. All right, where are we at now? Plank dips. So back into a plank. Lots of plank stuff today. Okay. And we're going to go from side to side. 2, 1, let's go. So down to one side, close to the floor as you can, or graze the floor with the hip, and then down to the other side. Reset in the middle each time. Again, this is really challenging. Just make the movement smaller, so it might look more like this. You might only be able to go a little way to each side at the moment, but you can just build up over the weeks. You get stronger, you'll be able to go further. Good, rest it there. Powering through. Lunges. Lunges. Okay, so alternating lunges. We're lunging forward. 2, 1, let's go. Our aim is to get the back knees to the floor and then stand up as fast as you can. Okay? So if you can do them nice and snappy, that's brilliant. If you're still building up to that, do it at your pace. Okay, if you can't quite get that back knee to the floor, that's okay. Just go as low as you can. Keep that chest up, keep moving. And rest. Oh, okay. Sit-ups. Not too many left now, we're doing really well. Well done to anyone who's doing this live. Okay, 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. So soles of the feet together, arms straight, and then power through with the arms. As I said before, I can see comments popping up, but I can't read them, but I will read them afterwards. Thank you very much to anyone who's watching, anyone who's doing the workout. We do one live every Wednesday around 1 o'clock. Stays on the Facebook page so you can catch up on it afterwards if you like. Woo! Okay, down ups. Let's go. Right, so we're going to be plant the hands, back, down, in and stand, okay? 2, 1, go. I'll show you a low impact version in a moment. So if you're jumping, it's going to look like that. If you need low impact, step and step, down to the floor, step and step, stand up fully, shoulders back, okay? So do what you can, pick your level. You can always start with jumping and then move to stepping if you need to. It's better to keep moving than stop. Last one. And rest. Okay, press ups. Few options, as I said before. So you can be in a box position. 2, 1, let's go. So if you're in a box position, knees on the floor, feet up, it's going to look like this. If you can get your chest to the floor, brilliant. If you're not there yet, go so you can at maybe to there, that's fine. Main thing is tuck the elbows in. Keep the arms really close to the body. If you're ready for the next level, go to here, come down, touch the head, and push up. And rest. Okay. Hollow hold. Oh, one for the abs. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Stay on your back, legs straight, arms straight. I'll give you a modified option in a moment. Let's go. So, bringing the arms and feet off the floor, pushing the lower back into the mat. Lifting the shoulders off the floor and staying there. If that's too intense, if you've got a lot of arching in your lower back or pain in your lower back, keep the shoulders off the floor but bring the knees in and you'll still really be working through your abs, okay? 2, 1, rest. Oh, okay, high knees, pop squat. So, we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, to the floor. 1, 2, 3, to the floor, okay, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and down. I'll show you a low impact version. It's going to be step, 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 squat, okay? Step, 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 squat. All right, so do which is right for you. And 6 seconds. Nearly there. Woo! Oh my gosh, 2 more. I'm so excited to finish. I must admit, I'm struggling today. Okay, let's go. We're going to go into arch hold. On your front, legs and arms straight. And lift. So, look down, relax the neck, lift the chest off the floor, lift the legs off the floor, feet together. Squeeze. This is all about squeezing. Point the toes, squeeze the bum. You should really feel your back working, your glutes working. 2, 1, rest. I think I've got one more. Yes, one more. Let's go, people. Okay, I think I might be a bit delirious, to be honest, today. Okay, 2, 1, go. So, plank style jumps. So, shoulders over the wrists, jumping the feet in and out. If you need low impact, you can step one leg at a time to each side. Okay? Go for the jumps if you can. Last exercise. Then we're going to have a nice stretch. Keep it going. Nearly there. 2, 1. Right. I think that's the hardest workout Wednesday I've ever done. Top tip. Maybe rest a bit after an ultra marathon. Who's watching? Rach! Hi, Rach! You can stretch with me if you want, lovely. Man, that was tough. Okay, well done. Well done if you did it live. Well done if you're catching up on the recording. Let's have a little stretch. So, man, it's actually quite hot today. Okay, so let's take one foot up. Whew. Keep the knees close together. Push this, the hip of the bent leg away from you a little bit. That'll increase the stretch through the front of the thigh. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh, little yawn. Sorry about that. My 5-year-old decided to get up in the night. I'm not kidding, like I think 20 times. It was ridiculous. So we're all a little bit tired today. But you know what, I feel better. I feel better for a workout, I feel better for moving. Often if you're tired and you've slept poorly, exercise can really help. Even if you don't feel you've got the energy, it can massively help. Obviously if you feel really unwell, or you're extremely sleep deprived, it maybe not a good idea, but if you've just had a bit of a rough night and you're feeling sluggish, bust some moves, you'll feel better. Okay, so nice hang, just relax, so just let the arms hang, feel that stretch through the lower back, keep the legs straight, feel it through the hamstrings, and just chill there for a minute. As you breathe out, you might be able to go a bit lower. Get your hands closer to the floor or spread them out further on the floor. Good. Okay, come up slowly. Hip flexors, so come down to a lunge on the floor. Love this stretch. Just sink forwards and down. Keep the chest up until you feel that nice stretch through the top of the thigh and the hip of the back leg. If you can't feel it, just sink a little bit lower, a little bit further forwards, and keep that chest lifted. It's really important to keep the chest lifted for this to work. Nice, brilliant effort, everybody. There's more of these workouts on my YouTube channel. So Elemental Coaching on YouTube, I post all my HIIT workouts on there. There's also some nice little mindset coaching videos as well. So check those out. And I'll just be adding new content to that every week, so feel free to have a look. Okay, so again, as you breathe out, you can go a little bit lower, a little bit further forwards, just increase the stretch a little bit. Okay, brilliant. Let's do 2 more. One for the glutes. So ideally you'll need something to lean on, just steady yourself against. So take one foot, cross it over the other thigh, and then just sink. Send the bum back, keep looking up, keep the chest up, and as you sink, you should feel a nice stretch through the butt of the top leg. Okay, breathe out and sink a bit lower. Oh, that feels really good. I mean, it hurts, but it feels really good, if you know what I mean. Mild discomfort. You don't want pain, it doesn't like hurt. You should just feel mild discomfort. If you actually feel pain, then ease off a bit, okay? You don't want to go too far. Same on the other side. So chest up, send the bum back and just sink. Ooh. Good. Nice. And we are all done. Brilliant effort. Well done, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining. Have a lovely afternoon. Thanks for watching, Rach. And I will be back same time, 1 o'clock every Wednesday for another live HIIT workout. Have a great afternoon. Bye, bye, bye.